How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another episode of MTGG. Hey, and today we're going to be playing some quick draft. So I'm going to do the drafting process. 7 mana, 6/6. It makes a copy. Okay, might be good enough. Exploit, I know, has its uses. That's something that's good to exploit. Hmm. So our two main themes right now are exploit and blood tokens. So that's actually a good pickup. What do we want here? There aren't really any good black cards. We could start veering into another color. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 flyer. Only once per turn, though. Ballista, that could be okay. Blinding Geist also. We could go black blue flyers. I think tentatively that's the direction I'm going towards. Yeah. Our choices are a little limiting. So, Howling Moon. Guess we'll take it and see if we could do any more green stuff. Kaya? Okay, we're just rare drafting at this point. I don't know what to say. Yeah, why not? If it dies, if it was a zombie. Yeah, we're gonna have zombies, so. Creature? Yeah, that's an exploit synergy. Our 5-drop slot isn't. It's a little too full, but it's not. It's not, crowded. It's kind of crowded, honestly. There's another specimen. We wanted that. So this is part of the reason why, okay, let's empty out our deck. We'll build the entire deck from scratch. We don't want to just... So this is why people claim that this is the best way to get rare to build a collection on Arena. Because you can see with the quick draft, the bots didn't always pick rare. They were picking things that were good for conceivable decks that they would be building. So we ended up picking up 1 mythic, and 2 mythics, and 3 rares. For the 5k gold we spent, we've already paid for the match. And we're going to win at least 1 additional pack just by playing through the games. So it'll come out 6 rare mythic. I guess we're going to call them, I don't know the best way to phrase it, but we're going to come out 6 limited slots ahead of where we would be if we had just spent the 5k on packs. Because we would have gotten 5 mythics / rares. We wouldn't have gotten 5 mythics. We probably wouldn't even have gotten the 2 mythics we did get. We would have gotten something worse. But that's the ideal behind why rare drafting is. Rare drafting plus the fact that it changes your gold into gems means that the value is... assuming they're good. You might have some that aren't good, and you don't want to stick those in there. And then you want to stick in things that are going to synergize with your deck. So we want to exploit creatures, and we want creatures that can't be blocked. I'm also putting a premium on removal. Does she have enough value to splash into white? Creatures you control gain Death Touch into... Not really. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Does this draw a card? It doesn't, does it? I kind of want it just for the, just to turn on our 2 defenders. So, when you're building a deck, you want the creature side of your slot to be higher than your instant and sorcery side 9 out of 10 times. Like, you can build a successful limited deck around instant and sorceries. It's just way less common than a creature-based deck. Because limited is Magic at, I don't want to say its lowest power, but at a lower power than what you're going to see in Constructed. And it's definitely lower than what you're going to see in Brawler Commander. Yeah, I realized I've done a fair few drafts on the channel, but I've never actually taken... tossed our hands between the 2 archetypes of black, so I don't know what they're going to be running. It might be a blood token deck, they might be an exploit deck, but I believe those are their options. So the petals turn into blood when they hit the floor? That's kind of cool. Oh. So they got a Recluse. I'm actually gonna lead on card. Advantage may not pan out, but it could. So I guess Edgar was in the graveyard, huh? Seems like it. So I guess Blood Token, Recluse, and Gluttonous. So that's why I wanted Persistent Specimen in the deck. It's just repeated exploit. So we avoided a 3-drop hit in our face, so that's kind of nice. And now the Ghoul can just tank one of these creatures. It'll probably tank the Recluse, because the Recluse flips into something worse. So this actually helped us out a bit. So here's our plan. We cast a spell. We activate our Blood Token. We discard our Monstrosity. We draw a card. We're good to go. So that we can Edgar's Awakening it next turn and get it on the battlefield 1 turn early. That's our plan. Fellstinger is a really powerful card. I'm a little sad we didn't get more of them. But exploiting to draw 2, really good. Flying Trample. There's a keyword for that. It's a fake keyword, but there is a keyword for that. Menace. Yeah, we might just be a little too slow. Bloodline Purveyor is a good card. Gonna get hit actually. Deal with what they're doing. Which I don't know if we have what it takes to do that. So Ragged Recluse is gonna flip. Unless they attack with it. If they attack with it, we can block it. It won't. Well, that Rugged Recluse is gonna flip. So they're guaranteed 7 damage next turn. We need an answer, or we're gonna die. Do I have an answer? I don't think I do. Yeah, they have guaranteed 7 damage next turn. That's kind of bad. Okay. That, that would have been sweet if we had, just play Felstinger, sacrifice the Mind Leech Ghoul, and then sack the treasures because we die either way. Yeah, we die either way. The Odious Witches seal the deal. Did we have anything? No. Just another demon. Yeah, that's GG. Windscreen. We looked at it before, I think. Basically, you get a percentage pack of a bonus pack. You get 1 in 5 for 0 wins. A little bit more, 24%, 26%, 30, 35, 40, and you guaranteed 2. And then you also get gems. So I think it's 6 wins that you have to get for it to be completely paid for your draft. That equals slightly more than the 750 you need to enter the draft. So as long as you can get to 6 wins every draft, you can, in theory, draft indefinitely. In practice, that's not really something that every player or most players can achieve. Because Magic does have RNG into it, and you don't know what your opponent's drafted. Like sometimes you can run into an opponent who's drafted an absolute bomb of a deck, and they will just wipe the floor with you. And sometimes you play games like we did where you, in theory, could have won the game. It's just your draw didn't quite turn out how you thought it would. So our opponent is taking a bit. I don't know what's up with that. On the plus side, OBS has not freaked out today, which is always a good sign. It's been freaking out a lot lately, so I'm a little worried that it's needs an update or something. Need some TLC, I guess. Draw, okay. As I talk about that, OBS has decided that it's going to freak out. The lesson here. I'm going to have to pause and relaunch Arena because I'm pretty sure it just crashed on me. It looks like it's okay, and I can move my mouse around and everything like that. I just can't activate anything, so... Dude, why? Okay, we are back. Hopefully OBS is going to behave, because as soon as I mentioned it, it stopped behaving. But I think it's okay now. Yeah, synced up pretty good. Karzim. So this time we're just going to run out our Mind Leech zombie, and we'll sack it if we need to. A decline. So we'll play our second creature in our second main, because we're a good Magic player. Four mana, one. Yes, we could have got it for the adversary. Get Thraben back. I don't know how her pump works. Does her pump affect each instance of the keyword, or does it only affect a creature if it has one of the three keywords? Now, that's rude. Why would you do that? We'll go black. I say they get an island. Well, now we have something to reanimate. Are they gonna kill my last creature? It's mighty rude. Unnecessary, too. Menace would have prevented me from blocking, so... Hunted Butler is a good exploit target, too. I'm gonna transform. So I'll swing in for 3. And then I'll play... Enrique's kind of cool. I do like her. Dreadfast Demon is really powerful. It's just... it eats your board real quick. So we are winning the race. Our opponent committed a lot of resources. And we were able to deal with them. Are they gonna sack my creature? Nope. Okay then. Go Dread Demon. Oh, I'll take that one. I have 2 6/6s. Swing away. Okay. We have won our first game of this draft. Hopefully, there will be a few more like it. Because I would like to actually earn back some of my entry fee. Not necessarily under the illusion that I'll get all of it back, but some would be nice. So off to game 3. We are 1-1 currently. This is going to be a longer video. Drafts generally are longer videos. And it's a lot of this. Playing matches, waiting to play matches. It's a lot quicker in Arena than it is in real life. Have you ever been to a real draft versus the kind of draft that you see on Arena? It is so much quicker. And that's because in real drafts, you actually have to wait for people to choose cards, and you have to wait for rounds to finish up. And it can be quite time-consuming. Actually, we'll let the Stinger die. So we go with Henrika into Henrika into Rot-Tide Gargantuan. Cancel. Let's each sacrifice a creature. Is that a wolf? No, you sacrificed my scorpion. I kind of like that. I think I'm gonna Transformer. And then just play a 5/5. You need to stop with that. Am I really doing that? Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll put him into my hand. And I'll swing in for 5. So if they block, that's just one creature off the board. We can Awakening it. Yeah. Can you deal with a 6/6 flying demon? There is no right now. There's Bloodveil Purveyor. So now we have 2 demons. The Dreadfast Horde will win eventually. It's just, can our opponent kill us before that happens? Eh. We have more demons. Get blocked by a demon. Discard. Dreadfast Demon. What a fun card. Alright, we're gonna start eating away. So they can attack in for 2, and we won't block it. No block. It's a demon. Yeah, so we block 7, take 5. And then we win. The Demon Horde comes. That's part of the reason why Dreadfast Demon is a cool card. It doesn't do much in Standard or anywhere else, but it is a cool card. So we got our second win. Let's see if we can get our third. Our record so far is 2-1. Which I'm actually kind of happy about. The first game, I thought maybe we were going to get trashed and that we built a bad deck, which, I'll be honest, I do that more often than I probably should, given the experience I have in playing Magic the Gathering. Alright, we're going to keep this. This is actually a very good curve. So I think we go greedy and exploit on 3 instead of 2. Unless our opponent is really, really aggro. Decline. Yeah, we kind of just want the card draw. Mind Leech Ghoul is a good card. In certain contexts, but it's not gonna go saving the day for us. We kind of just need to dig, because after turn 3 our hand's out of action. So they might block here. They didn't. That was probably the right choice. I might just need to close OBS and reopen it, because I don't know if I've done that in a couple of days. It might just be that it's been open too long and has a memory leak. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand or exiles a zombie. Or exile zombie. Crackling Culprit. This card reminds me of that one character from Skyrim. I don't remember what his name is. Calixto, that's it. Calixto's House of Curiosities. Yeah. And no reason not to attack in. We don't really have anything going on. Persistent Specimen can just come back. That's a turn well spent. Yeah, we'll start eating their hand, I guess. I would prefer to use my reanimation spells on something more impactful, but this is how we're gonna play. If it's gonna be 2-2 wars, it doesn't really matter if we play our big creatures very quickly. Really? Bye-bye, Doom Dissenter. I knew ye well. Persistent Specimen is actually really powerful with Dreadfast Demon, because you can get a demon every turn, which is really good. I wonder if there is a way to build a Dreadfast Demon deck in Standard. There probably isn't, but I don't really want to shuffle those in. I'm only going to shuffle the 2 and then get my land. So I'm willing to trade what? Okay. Yeah, so now we just have a Demon Factory. Our opponent has to figure out how to win the game. Because if they don't, they are pretty well screwed. 4 demons. 4 demons in the curse of 2 turns is pretty good. Long time. Since I've drafted. Like a really long time. I had one draft about a month ago. Just because I had the 5k gold and I had the time to actually draft. But like since then, it's been a few months since for the last draft before that. Which I don't know how much of that made sense because I'm kind of just rambling to myself at this point. I say it's a lot easier to come up with commentary or pretend you're making commentary on games like Halo and Dark Souls 2 because yeah, we might just be outcurved here. Unholy efficient. I'll take the land. I have a greater need for it than I do any of the other things. So next we get Cruel Witness. And then we can go from Cruel Witness into Gargantuan. And then Screaming Sword. Nice thing about Screaming Swarm is that it prevents us from milling out as long as we have 3 mana. We've kind of stonewalled the 1/2s, which is good, I guess, but yeah, I figured that would happen. It didn't work last time, but I'm cautiously optimistic that it'll work this time. Can you knock out the... You can knock out the candles, that's kind of cool. Tap target creature, okay. You are hellbent on killing me with, with 1/1s. I pray it doesn't work. I am going to sacrifice Mindleech Ghoul to itself. To dig a little bit. Put in your graveyard, take action. And to reduce their card total. Because I feel like I benefit from... My god. What do I benefit from? I benefit from them not having cards more than they benefit from me not having cards. Because they're an aggro deck. As long as they have cards, so they'll be throwing something out in the battlefield. I think they're an aggro deck. It's hard to tell. Yeah, if you wanna trade here, that's fine by me. Reveal? Take action. That's... As I've said at the beginning of the video, that's why drafting is considered the best way to build a collection on Arena. And while I don't necessarily find drafting as fun as other formats on Arena, it kind of... There's no denying that it is the best way to build your collection. And that kind of sucks if you don't like drafting. If you like drafting, it's a good thing, because you were going to do that anyways. But, yeah. If you're... There we go. Okay. Had to brain check myself there. Yeah, we'll go for the goal, and we're not going to exploit. We have enough for Henrika. I want to play Butler first as insurance. Our opponent is thinking over their life choices. I guess they're Chinese? That does not look like Japanese to me. And as somebody who has proof on the internet that they have learned a little bit of Japanese, I think that's Chinese. It might be Korean, though. Like, that looks a little bit like the symbol for Yom, which is 4, but it's missing, like, a line. I don't think that's 4. So I'm gonna draw a card here. Really? You're gonna kill that? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. We got her to replace herself. That's good enough. No. We'll try to transform next turn. Oh, okay. I don't mind. Because I can literally just play a 5/5 Kraken off the back of this. 5/5 Crab. And then I can just shuffle Henrika back into my deck. Are they going to pay 4 to sack that immediately? To get back. I guess they don't have a good second target. Oh, they're Jund. So we have managed to do some damage. We still are behind them in card advantage, though. That's a little worrying. Although not by much. Are we, though? 25, 23? No, we're ahead. We are ahead. So if they block with both creatures, we'll just kill the creature that's actually relevant, which is this one. It doesn't really matter to us if the Kraken dies. It's not our main threat. Dreadfast Demon. Do you have an immediate answer for that? Okay, they do not. So they nope out of here. I don't blame them. On a board full of creatures, dropping a Dreadfast Demon with no response is basically a death sentence. I'll have to check out when this season ends and if Mastery Path is worth it for me. I don't think it is because I really haven't played that much. But it might be. So this hand is not good. But I think I'll keep it. Because worst case scenario, if we never draw a third land, we never draw a third land. We'll lose the game anyways, but if we do draw a third land, we can do something regardless of what color that land is. Gonna counter a Mind Leech Ghoul. I mean, I wouldn't. Okay. It's not... Yeah, they have a free 4/4 now. Can I offer you an Archghoul in these troubling times? Decline. I would very much like to draw that. So how do we get out of this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've lost this game, but we're gonna stick it out because there is a modicum of a chance that we could stabilize. And our opponent is giving us the means to achieve that, so why wouldn't we take them up on that offer? Wow, look at that. 3 islands. I mean, this is a better addition to our deck, and this is a better addition to our deck. But, we have good cards too. Our cards have done well for us. I'm extremely proud of them. Especially you. Especially you. I haven't seen you do cool things, but I bet you could. They are our deck. We also have this card. If it was return target card, we could get an island and that would be good. But, no. No. And, sacrificing 2 islands. They can't afford to sacrifice 2 islands. They can afford to pay 6 mana at some point. So they got 3 Omen counters. That's cool. Henrika's gonna flip and kill us. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I have things to exile in my hand for days. Ooh, occasionally hear me mute myself. It's because I need to cough. Um, Still pretty cold out, which does not help a recovering throat very much. Gonna do 1 damage? Yeah, I didn't think so. They were gonna help me be mana efficient, but I guess they decided not to. That poor Mind Leech Ghoul. Just chilling. Chilling. Oh, God. Yeah, they're. I forgot, they're just our deck, but better. Yeah, that is too long without a 5th land. Our opponent was playing very safe, which is why we might have still had a chance, but against that board state, it's 99 that we're dead. Dead and buried. How did we win 5 times? I don't get that, but okay. So we just need to win 1 more time before we get a completely paid for draft, which is really good. It's pretty good. And Chipster is our opponent. Hopefully Chipster is a pushover. Yeah, we can't keep this. Arena, I know you like screwing me over, but could we not do it now? Could we, do it after I get 1 more win? Mulligan. I guess so. Goodbye. 2-drop tribal, here we go. Steelclad Spirit is actually a pretty good blocker. But I guess we're leading on Mind Leech Ghoul. Will they trade Headless Rider for a 2/2, knowing that we will just chump it? Come on, I know you can do it. There's a Chipster. So Undead Butler can actually get us back Mind Leech Ghoul. That's kind of good. I've been holding off on playing Undead Butler because he kind of screwed us over for land drops last match, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do it again this match, but we're already behind on land, so this card is dumb. It's basically a 5-mana 4/4. It's basically a 4-mana 5/5 with Menace. I don't know why Arena doesn't just shove an extra 3 lands in my deck by default. Like, I don't play aggro Arena. I'm never gonna play with less lands than I need. My curve's never gonna be that low. Here comes the blowout. Are screwed. So, how you would arrange this block, if you actually intend on blocking it, is these two would be up front, this one would be last in line. So these two die, and this one stays alive. If you arrange it in any other configuration, I get this back for free. Oh, well, no, that actually solved the problem. So, I guess our plan is Henrika transform her as quickly as possible. Jump this turn. Like, we are trying awfully hard to lose. Wedding security. Whenever it attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. To get back our Mindlock Ghoul. To make them sack a creature. They're gonna sacrifice a token. And then we can trade off Rot-Tide Gargantuan for the wedding security. And then hopefully stabilize with Henrika. That's the plan anyways. Oh, that's bullshit. So now we just gotta do that. Why do you make life hard? Why do you make life hard? We're so dead. We're so dead. Transform. So this keeps us alive. But we're so dead. Not like this, Arena. Not like this. I'm afraid it is gonna be like this. She has Death Touch. Your dude will die. If you're hoping I have nothing in hand, you're gonna be disappointed. Oh, you're gonna just Blood Vial? That makes sense. Left the wedding secure. In the yard. Or Headless Rider. Both are good cards. I feel like they're better than these two cards. What you can exile. I mean, you saw my removals. Yeah, I'll trade. Can't really afford to be taken. That much damage, honestly. I just need some card advantage, please. Yeah. So it's only one additional power. That's not good. But we can block the Doom Descender and the Pen. So I guess we take 4. Because we can win the race at 4 a turn. I guess they're looking for an answer. And they found one. Fuck me.